So we learned last time that our heroes did not get what they needed from school or their parents, but still they went on their way and started to assemble in little pockets and spread the light. But the villains, they were clever, and they knew that the key was to destroy culture, which is the fiber that holds society together. They decided to start with storytelling and music. Now, in the old days, songs were mostly written and sung about the matters of the heart, about love and about loss, and this common human experience that we all share together. And the villains set out to change this, and they began to use their powers to tempt many of the angels into making songs no longer about the matters of the heart, but about superficiality, materialism, fancy cars, sex, drugs, and the lower human emotions, and away from the deeper matters of the heart that nourish the human spirit. But they knew more was needed. They saw the potential of technologies like cell phones and the internet, which of course can serve the good, but they also knew they could be used for evil. Eventually, when the most advanced mobile devices were put in the hands of every man, woman, and child, the villains made sure that an endless stream of mind-numbing entertainment would become available for them. And this hypnotized people for long hours every day, taking them away from the harder work of living life in the real world, increasing their despair, and ultimately severing the connection that they felt with each other. People love their devices, and they no longer look to talk to strangers or to put themselves out there like it used to be. People became afraid of the unknown, and they liked the feeling of control holding a device in their hands where they were the ones who controlled the screen. These cultural changes made it harder for the angels to find each other when they were in human bodies. Our villains also cleverly made sure that free, explicit, hardcore pornography was available across the entire internet because they knew that this would transform the brains and the motivational reward centers of the brains of many, especially the young men, and move relationships away from deeper matters of the heart again to the most base and simple things. But there was one more scheme, more clever than all the rest, that they used to buy themselves time. They created a two-headed hydra that would tell the stories of the world, but each would only tell half the story to one tribe. One head of the hydra spoke to the people of the earth, and the other head of the hydra spoke to the people of the sky. Every time something bad would happen in the world, the head of the hydra would use its powerful voice, and it would tell its tribe of people that the other tribe was to blame, and that they were responsible for the pain in the world that was being caused. The Hydra did this for decades, convincing each group that they were right and that the other group was always wrong and a threat. And so the villains created a smokescreen of fear and confusion they would need for their final act. And our heroes understood that they would need to be swift and clever if they were to overcome this challenge.